Hey guys, how is it going today? So it is November 4th and I wanted to take a look at some EOS. Today, it's a little bit early for me. I don't have too much energy, but I needed to make a video to not put y'all in jeopardy. So make sure you engrave this in your memory. A breakout is about to occur. Why do I think this? Am I a chart whisperer? No, monsieur. Not everybody sit back, grab some liqueur, analyze this chart. Will I beat it down with some Douglas fir? Or will the bears thwart? Will we have to go short? Will we find some support? If so, we long big green candles like King Kong. Either way, I'm holding long. Gonna travel far like from Canada to Hong Kong. Drop the mic. Okay, guys, okay. You guys need to start getting serious, okay? No more joking around like that, all right? We gotta take a look at some EOS, okay? We're just gonna take a look at this section right over here, and we need to take a look at what is happening to it, okay? Because we gotta decide if we need to go short or long. But what I want you guys to know is that there's a symmetric triangle right here, okay? There's a symmetric triangle going on right here, and this is basically a tug of war, okay? It's a good balance between the bulls and the bears right now. So if we had, for example, this kind of triangle, right? This would be a descending triangle, right? And that would be bearish, okay? That would be bearish because you're getting constantly lower lows and the bears are pushing it down to the support line every single time. But if it was, for example, like this, whoops. If we're finding a support at the top there, this would be an ascending triangle, right? An ascending triangle is bullish because it breaks up to here, consolidates, it keeps getting higher highs, and then after that it breaks out to the upside. And then there's also other kind of triangles, like there's wedges. This is a rising bearish wedge where it makes a pattern like this inside of it, and then it breaks out 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes a throwover, and then we come to the downside. And then there's also this one. There's also this one as well, which is a bullish falling wedge, okay? And this one right here, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then when it gets to this apex point, it breaks out. But now we have these ones. And these ones are always the hardest ones to play, okay? They're very hard to play, but regardless of which way it goes, actually, there's actually lots of room to make tons of money in here. Sorry, give me 1 second. I actually just have to close something. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just actually had to put some limit orders up. So what I did was I put a limit order to short down here. If it falls down to here, I will automatically enter a trade. If it goes somewhere up here, I will automatically enter a trade as well. So the main reason I want to do this video is because, guys, something is going to happen very, very, very soon, okay? Very soon. So a symmetric triangle is like a tug of war where there's a good balance between the bears and the bulls, okay? The bears are pessimistic and they think it's going to go down, and the bulls are optimistic. That's why we have a really good balance. This is basically a symmetric triangle, okay? And that's exactly what we're seeing right here. And we're going to keep this to a trend line analysis, okay? I'm not going to try to even attempt to do an Elliott wave analysis on this yet until there's further information on it, okay? So as we can see very, very clearly that this is a huge symmetric triangle that's been forming for since November 3rd, 6 in the morning. So for 24 hours now. I actually played many positions throughout this. When it bounced off of here, I bought it at 116. I closed it about 128. I shorted it from here to here as well. And I also played a long position from here to here. And I played a short position from here to here. So I was absolutely capitalizing on every single gain there. But now the risk to reward is not worth it to me. So I'm not playing any more positions until I confirm a breakout. So what always happens, guys, is basically this, okay? Because this is squeezing into a very tight corner, just from taking supports and resistances, we can see that something is about to happen before, in how much time here? Let's see, because everyone is on a different time frame. It's going to happen around 3:30 my time. So from when this video was made, 4 hours and 30 minutes. So breakout will occur within 4 hours 30 minutes, or at my time is 3:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm in Canada. Yeah, so that's basically the timeline that we're looking at for something to occur there. This is not really strong enough yet. Like, that's not breaching any support, okay? It's basically just wicks poking out of it. You need to get a volume confirmation when it breaks out of it. So one of the main things to look for is a lot of volume as it goes down, okay? If it goes up, you'll see a lot of volume on the upside as well. So I'm actually tempted to just buy into a position right now because it's going pretty low. So I'm going to pause this video and I will be right back, guys. Excuse me. Hey, I know to you guys, it seems like I'm only gone for a second, right? But I was gone for like 5 minutes there. Okay, so yeah, as soon as you guys identify patterns like this, for example, let's say this one you see already, and then after that, let's say on a 30-minute time frame, right? On the 30-minute time frame, you get this one right here as a support. So let's do what we did last time, all right? Let's isolate the area that we do not see yet. And then we're going to talk about how to play these positions. So let's say we only saw this position right here, okay? Or we did not see this area yet. This area is the area we didn't see. And because we see a huge long wick rejecting it, and also the RSI on the 30-minute chart is peaking, and then you're getting lower lows, right? You're getting lower lows and it's losing momentum there. It would have been a really good opportunity to enter a short position here. So I'm going to get my short tool. So you set a stop slightly above it, for example, okay? Just slightly above it, right? And then you shoot for the same type of support over here, just as an example. So this one we had a huge support right through all of these ones, if you guys remember that, right? So the first target would have been to be right here. And that would have been a good place to close it as well, right? Just to be on the safe side. So you would have been into a risk-reward ratio of about 6.18, and you could have gained about 15%. Now, you could have just kept holding it, right? You could have kept holding it and holding it and holding it because it was still going down and there was no confirmation of an uptrend, right? There's no confirmation of an uptrend until we get bounces right over here, if you guys notice, okay? Take a look. This is the bounce. So what I would have done, I didn't play that position. I think, yeah, I didn't play that position. I wasn't even up yet at that time. It was 6:30 in the morning. So we draw a huge support line right here, okay, across this point and across this point, right? So it makes this line here, which I will make the same color right here. Okay, I'll make the same color, and then we're gonna hold it. We're gonna see if it actually bounces off of it, and we don't see any good bounce off of it, indicating it, right? So you would have just kept holding it and holding it and holding it, right? And just kept holding it, and then what you would have done, this one didn't even show up yet, actually. My bad. Yeah, this one wasn't even available for you to see yet. But once you look at it on a higher time frame, for example, getting to a really low RSI, and on the 5-minute chart, probably very low as well, right? Yeah, right here. It's getting incredibly low, but it bounces off of it a few times. That would have been a really good indication for you to close your position. And then once that one is actually formed, we'll move this over and you guys can see it now, okay? Once that one is formed, we can basically just draw a bunch of resistances like this. We'll take the most relevant points, okay? We'll take the most relevant points, this one right here, and this one. So I'll move it over. This support is now gone. And now we're gonna look at the same color support. Okay guys, there you go. That's a good one. I also wanted to make note of one thing, okay guys? We know it's a deeper retracement because when we take our Fibonacci tool, we see this one only retrace 618, right? And then the next one, we see this one will only retrace, I think, oh, sorry, I took the wrong one there. This one retraced, again, 618, okay? Now we want to see if this one's going to have a deeper retracement. This one's 618, this one also 618. I would imagine right away, even before it formed, that it would have retraced a lot further. And there you go, it retraced 6718 because it's now exhausting itself on the daily chart. Look at the daily chart. That's really, really high, guys, right? I'm more banking on a break up down than up, okay? That's my opinion. Sorry about that. Sometimes I pause my video to go enter a position or just to keep myself updated with my limits in case I put them up. So yeah, so you guys would have closed it right there, and then we draw a support line across it right here, okay? And now these ones we didn't know that they formed yet, but we can kind of get a vague idea of how it's going to form. Let's say on the way down, right? We would have drew a resistance like right here, a resistance on the top over there. And as soon as it breaks out of it, as you guys notice, right? Breaks out of this wedge pretty much, and then we get a nice small little break to the upside. So once we keep drawing our lines, this one should have made a channel, I'm guessing. Yeah, this one made a channel, right? See how nice this channel is right here? It's a pretty beautiful channel, right? As soon as this channel is broken, it's more like a little bit of a wedge, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so as soon as this channel is broken, right, it forms support here. As soon as this channel is broken up there, we would have zoomed in a little bit closer here, okay? And then we follow my rules again. One, the body can be above or in between the EMAs and the resistance. And then as soon as we get a successful close above, say, both the EMA and the resistance line, which is this candle right here, guys. This candle right here is the confirmation candle to go slightly in a long position. Now, I know it only gained about 10 cents up, but let's say you played 10,000 coins, right, guys? And it gained 10 cents per coin. Well, you guys do the math on how much that is, okay? That's, I think $100. $1,000 actually, my bad. That's a lot of money, guys. So, actually, is it 10 cents? Yeah, let's say you played 10,000 coins, right? Am I doing my math wrong here, guys? 10,000 times 0.1, right? Because you're getting 10 cents per coin. That's pretty darn good actually, because it went from, I'm just grabbing my tool here. Yep, 10% gain right there. That's a huge gain, guys. So yeah, so I've been playing a lot of bounces after this formed, okay? I didn't play that one at all. I didn't play that one at all because after that one formed there, I wanted more resistance points, okay? So after it reached the peak here, you didn't know if it was gonna reach this peak or not, right? Actually, I did. I played a long position from right here and I closed it, I remember now. Let me show you guys. After we kept getting a lot of wicks, this one in particular nailed it for me. I thought it was a very indecisive candle, so I closed my position there. Okay, so now that we have all of this formed, what we can do is we can draw a lot of things here, okay? I wouldn't exactly say this is coming down yet. So I'm gonna delete this here. So right now, yes, we have this shape that we see right here, right? But usually what could happen is we'll end up getting a line like this, okay? Like that. So if this ends up breaking, we can now assume that it might actually turn into a different one. So if this symmetric triangle breaks, once again, we can assume that it might just end up turning into a descending triangle, okay? A descending triangle, which is pretty bearish. So now it's just a matter of time. Is it gonna break this right here, or is it gonna stay in this wedge pattern? So if it breaks down right now, instead of reaching this particular apex point, so this is the apex point right here, right? My bad, let me get that box again. This is the apex point. If it breaks down lower, we're now gonna test this support right here. So sometime between today, 3:30, and about 1:30 in the morning, tomorrow, 1:30 a.m. tomorrow, right? Something major is gonna happen, okay? Something major is gonna happen, and we wanna make sure that we catch it, guys. If it goes up, we wanna play long, right? If it goes down, we will definitely want to short it. But right now, there's no volume confirmation whatsoever, so I'm not really too concerned about it yet, okay? I think it's going to break down over here and go into a descending channel, or sorry, a descending triangle. It looks like it's just about to, but if we also look on the 1 minute RSI, it's incredibly low, right? It can only hover that low for so long, and also the 5 minute one as well is incredibly low. In fact, every time we reach the 5 minute RSI here, it bounced off of it. So yeah, so I think I'm probably just gonna put in a limit order or a market execution and just probably buy it right now, because I think that's gonna get to at least one more touch and I'll get like a 2-3 cent scalp. I know it's really small, guys, to get a 2-3 cent scalp, but they really add up, guys. They really add up, these small little scalps. So I'm just gonna try to draw my resistance a lot better. It's going down pretty hard. We're getting somewhat of a volume spike here already. So are we downtrending? Don't know. Are we uptrending? Don't know. But what I do know is that these trends are definitely being established, right? These trend lines are being established right here. So once again, we got this symmetric triangle that we're in. That's in like the bluish color, right? That's a symmetric triangle that we're in. And if that one breaks in just a few minutes, then we're going to be testing right over here, okay? We'll be testing right over here. Cool. So once again, I'm just going to say really clear so we're all on the same page, because I want you guys to be profitable and I don't want you guys to be in jeopardy, okay? So if it bounces off of right now, right here, we're going to get into this zone where it could break up or down because it's a symmetric triangle. But if we ended up falling down and this line ends up becoming like that, all right? Just like that, then what could end up happening is we'll get squeezed to the downside and the daily chart will finally reset itself. So I'm betting on it going down, to be honest, because guys, look at the daily. Like, we're at 85 right now. It needs to be corrected. The 4-hour one is also bearishly diverging as well, and I'm not too hopeful that it's going to stay up there, okay? So good luck with whatever you guys do. And just so you guys know, okay, anybody who's a dick in my channel or even on Twitter, like if you guys comment really sarcastically rude things, if you guys, you know, just comment a lot of negativity, I don't deal with that shit, guys. I'm 33 years old. I do this full time for a living, and I want to create an environment that's positive and encouraging, okay? So if you guys are negative, you guys will be blocked from my YouTube channel instantly. And I blocked so many people who have written the fucking harshest comments, right? I don't even know why they would do that. It's like they're kids or something. And I have people who direct message me the most asinine things. I don't got time to deal with that shit, guys. I just block you motherfuckers immediately and I don't give a shit, okay? So I'm sorry, guys, but I'm way more mature than that. And I just don't got time to deal with petty shit and immature people, okay, guys? So make sure you guys stay positive. Make sure you guys always teach what you know as well. Help others, okay? And, you know, never be negative. Always treat it as a positive learning experience, because if we all put in a lot of hard work, trust me, we can get to exactly where we want to be down the road, okay? So once again, no negativity, guys. Keep your chins up. You know, always stand on your 2 feet. Never give up. Keep your lessons, the valuable lessons that you learn, they don't have to be expensive lessons, okay? So always play position sizes that you're comfortable with as well. And risk management, guys. Make sure you always exercise those stop losses. So whatever you guys decide to do here, good luck. Just know that we are reaching some critical points that can be played up or down, okay? If it breaks up, make sure you guys buy into strength and go with it, because it will happen, right? If it breaks upwards, people are going to rally and buy it. If it goes down, short the motherfucker and just short into strength, and that's fine as well. Just don't get trapped in a bull trap or a bear trap, okay? Wait for confirmation. Wait for confirmation with candlestick formations and volume, okay? So have yourselves a great day, and I plan to release an ETP video later in the day as well. Good luck, guys.